Welcome to our presentation about flood prevention in Tokyo. In this presentation, we will highlight the problems this Delta city is facing and will provide some localized solutions for our chosen area. This project has been run by 7 people, which are visible on this slide. The Tokyo Bay is protected by several coastal defenses. We have focused ourselves on an area around Tokyo Disneyland, which we will improve in its green space and its positive impact in the area. We try to seek opportunities for recreational appeal as well as other linking opportunities with the surrounding area. The current high water defenses of Tokyo Disney are very grey and very uninviting. The area now does not provide any reason to actually be there and do any recreational activities. The scope of our problem stretches for 2 kilometers on the southeastern and southern side of this coastal wall. Our first possibility is to get the area more attractive for the public is the creation of a tidal park. This park will allow the tide of the Tokyo Bay to interact with natural habitat that will be put in place of the concrete slab, which was pictured on the last slide. The breakers will be relocated to the toe of this wall, and vegetation that will be put alongside a shallow coast will provide the needed wave breaking. The magical dunes is an idea to transform the coast of Disney into a soft water defense. The dune can be integrated into the Disney park and will provide a place for nature to flourish. The inclusion of greenery, like marram grass, will keep the dune stability. This design is very eco-friendly and will introduce sustainable and locally sourced vegetation. A flood park has many links with the tidal park, but it differs on some levels. Unlike the tidal park, the flood park will not be constantly influenced by the water level in the Tokyo Bay. The park will only flood if the Tokyo Bay has too much water and it needs a place to temporarily store this water, in which case the park will be closed to the public. The park will be placed on the current concrete, so the park will need vegetation which does not penetrate deeply into the soil. This to prevent damage on the underlying construction. Here you can see an artist's impression of the flood park, and the tidal park will have similar visible features, except the wave breaker will be not included. For the capacity building, we have developed an Excel tool which provides all the variables on which the vegetation can be tested. These are criteria like the ability of the plant to handle salinity, the height of the plant, and the protection against coastal erosion. This project has multiple linking opportunities with its surrounding. The most obvious is Disneyland Tokyo, which will give a lot of guests and guests staying at hotels a nice place to wind down and relax at. Also, the neighboring boroughs will benefit greatly for the addition of this park. In a 4-kilometer radius, about 15 parks are located, which will also improve the amount of places the people in these boroughs can visit. We thank you for listening to our presentation and hope we have informed you well.